Alright. Let's do it. Alright, let's see how that sounded real quick. I'm very curious. That wasn't bad. I could definitely do a little better. That's okay. Oh, I don't even have my fucking microphone. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to do it again. Hold on. We're going to do it okay. Let's do it. Better. That was much better. Alright, let's do this fucking shit! No jersey on tonight, baby! Let's fucking do it! Ugh. Yeah, I'll probably end up putting over for another video for that shit, because Sam Malinsky got extended 4 years. Very nice. Ooh, god damn, Kaprizov got the worst end of that fucking hit. That was terrible. Terrible. Alright, NHL goal leaders. We have Nathan MacKinnon, 5 goals ahead of Connor McDavid. And then Brock Nelson with 27. God damn. Ooh, Nelson goes short side. That was good. Good to see Brocky fucking having over for the A over on his jersey. Look, I hate to say it, fucking Gabe Landeskog, he's got a couple years left, and he's got to hang him up soon. I hate to say it, but man, he ain't got much game left in him. Yeah. Last time that fucking we played against Ottawa, it was here in Denver, and he fucking got a Gordie Howe hat trick over for Josh Manson. Atta babe. All right. Scott Wedger is back from injury, but Blackwood will go ahead and get the nod for tonight. Oh my god, James Reimer is going to be playing. Holy fuck. Dude, James Reimer is older than dirt. Holy fuck. Alright. Puck drop is up next. Happy days. So I don't have any pre-recorded videos over for the Avs, unfortunately, tonight, but that's okay. Excuse me. Ugh. Excuse me. Jesus. Jonathan Trottier. Oh, what the fuck? I was about to say, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, no, never mind. He just ended up starting speaking French. Jeez. Oh my goodness, it must be like a military appreciation night tonight over in Ottawa. Phew. Oh my gosh, look at all the berets. Oh my gosh, just hearing all this French. Steve le poisson Steve. Poisson Steve. Et la orge. And babe, and boy. Steve le. Il a des bras. Et j'ai jambes. Le poisson Steve. La 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 la. Very nice, very nice. Missy. Missy. Whenever I get over for any French individuals over at my job, they look at me all weird whenever I say Missy. Missy. And they're like, what? Oh! Fuck! That's the guy from Indiana Jones. That's the guy that gets his fucking face melted. Jesus Christ. Ah! What the fuck? Why the fuck is it buffering? Why the hell is it buffering for you? Oh my god. What's going on, Lau? Hopefully you're doing good. Excuse me. God, I ate fucking sourdough and chili before this. That's probably the bad idea. I probably should have waited until after the game. Ugh. Hopefully you're having a good night tonight, though. Alright, there we go. Now we got it. Oh man, no bullshit. He just goes straight through it. Happy days. Let's see if he sings the Canadian national anthem in French or English. Oh nope, he says it in English. Oh, that's sick. That's like they always have the big ass fucking Canadian flag. That's sick. Oh, he switches it up. He switches it up. He goes from English to French. That's sick. Oh my god, the cameraman's like, all right, hold on, we need to check this guy out. Check this shit out. All right, check this out. God, Claude Giroux's losing his hair. He needs to just shave it. He needs to shave it off. Oh, Canada, we stand on the... Oh, sorry. God, for thee. There we go. I'm like, shit, I don't know the fucking Canadian anthem that well. Happy days. Alright, let's do this shit. Let's do this shit. At the Canadian Tire Center. Man, the Canadian Tire Center is like a fucking Wawa. Man, that's the other thing when I go down south. I need to go check it out. I need to go check out fucking HEB. Alright, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game, man. Abs it sends. Let's do this. Let's do this shit. Alright, I'm gonna not have any sort of notation though for the roster for the Senators, since I was like, I just got off work. I'm just gonna watch the game. Fuck it. Let's do this. I wanna go in every time. Wow. Every time it did it loud. Wow. Alright, Avs went over for the face-off. And tries to keep it up over us. And it's going to be picked up by Kachuk. Kachuk goes it through, shoots it through, and it's going to be Blackwood with the stop. My goodness. All right, Nelson taking over for the face-off. He's going to go ahead and win it over for the Avs. Ottawa is going to go ahead and dump it all the way down and try to keep it through. Oh, shit. Okay, we're fine. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Get that shit out of here. What are you doing? My goodness. Lekanen finding it in between his fucking skates. He's like, oh, I probably should get this shit out of here, shouldn't I? God damn. Alright, here comes Burns. Gets over for Natchez. Natchez trying to get through. Whoa! And the Sens will go ahead and take it over in their own zone through neutral ice. And go ahead and dumps it through. Whoa, that was a weird bounce. Senators keeping it over in the Avs zone. And Olofsson will go ahead and get it out of the Avs zone. Oh my god, shitty puck handling, what are we doing? Ooh, and a kick save over from Blackwood over for that dump-in pass, but turns into a shot. 2 shots over for Ottawa, and... What the fuck? Oh, buddy. Seriously? Delay a game for Sam Malinsky. God damn it. Yeah, that's a bad penalty. All right, so far... The Sens have the 9th best power play. We have the 3rd best penalty kill. For that, Avs trying to clear it through. Unable to. It's going to be over to the point. D-to-D passing over for the Sens. Shoots. Gets it over to the slot. And no rebound over for that, thankfully. And Parker Kelly able to dive over for that puck. And then keep it out of the zone. Happy days. Puck gets dumped all the way down over to the Senators area. And that's going to be James Reimer over for the stop. Stützle. Goes past it over in the slot. Nothing there. Oh, shit, that got scary for a moment. Thankfully, that puck kind of spattered. Oh, Gerard, get it out. There we go. Ugh, that got scary. And now Claude Giroux takes it up over to Shabbat. And Blackwood puts a glove on it. 42 seconds remaining over on the power play for Ottawa. Whew. Atta bay, Blackwood. God, I watched that game against Philly. Man, that was some shit-ass shit. I tell you what, man. You watch over my TikTok page. I posted some shit, even like early 3rd period. I was at work watching that game, and I'm like, man, this is the crappiest, shittest, crappiest shit that I've ever seen over any goaltender in recent times since fucking Calvin Pickard. Holy fuck. Alright. The puck gets all cleared away down over to the Sens zone. It's going to be Reimer. Takes it over. Gives it over to a defenseman. Gets it through over the neutral zone. And they're going to go ahead and go for a quick dump. And Giroux takes it through. Trying to find something in the slot. Now Shabbat. Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't take over for the slapper right there. And now Giroux puts it over to the point. One-timer! And that's going to be going off a body. And now 5 seconds remaining over for the penalty kill for the Avs, and they kill it off successfully. Reimer able to stop the puck right behind the net. And the Avs go for a quick change over on bodies. And... Ooh. And that puck gets lobbed into the crowd. Alright. Woo! That was a hell of a fucking hit by the Ottawa Senators, and that was a good roughy scrap. And then fucking Stutzler with fucking Gerard. And then Gerard, I couldn't believe it. Boom! He fucking nails him. And then he gets another one when they're down. I'm like, holy shit. And I got the fucking message over on TikTok when I uploaded that fight. That fucking, man, Gerard didn't know how to fight. I don't know, man. He hit Stutzler right in the fucking cheek meat. That's pretty good. And Avs trying to put some pressure, unable to get it through. Ottawa is going to go ahead and try to send it and dumps it, unfortunately. And now it's over in the corner. Over for a quick stab. Going over for Makar and Malinsky, over for the defensive pairings. And the puck will go ahead and spatter all its way over to Ottawa's end. Now that puck goes all the way down. And that icing gets waved off over for that foot race. And now it's going to go D-to-D passing over for Ottawa. Kick save over for Blackwood. Ottawa trying to keep the puck in. That's going to be offsides. Woo-hoo. Oh, for that 5-0 for the shots on departments of Ottawa. The Avs got to get some offense going. Oh, for that, almost 5 minutes already taken away here in the first period. I was going to say a third of a period, but I shouldn't say that. A third of the game. No, that doesn't make sense. And that's going to head over for an Avs skate all the way down over the Avs zone. No icing. And Middleton over for a big pass. Nelson looking through, gets pit-pocketed, and unable to get any sort of offense. Manson trying to clear it off over for that. Ooh, Lehkonen, that was a bad play. I don't know why the hell he decided to take the body. Interesting. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Gerard. Oh my god, just get that fucking puck out of here. Holy fuck. This looks like watching the fucking Nuggets game last night for how many turnovers there was. Oh, shit! Oh, Stutzler saved by Blackwood. And Drury's going to go ahead and backhand it out of the zone. No icing. And that's going to be all the way at the Ottawa zone. Looking through. Trying to find it. And it's going to be Ottawa. And they're going to go ahead and backhand it themselves over to the Avs area. Manson will go ahead and chase. As over for Stutzler, trying to keep it over in the Av zone, and he does successfully. Never mind, he gets pickpocketed by Drury. And it'll be Brent Burns with it. Oh, Brent, you gotta do something with that puck. Jesus Christ. Oh, my goodness. And that puck gets backhanded back over to Ottawa zone. That is going to be Shabbat. Shabbat. Brings it up over on the right-hand side. Here comes over for Ottawa. Trying to go for a little bit of space, unable to do so. Olofsson took a nice little hit when he was trying to proceed up to the ice, but unfortunate. It's going to be Ottawa taking it through, backhands it through, and it's going to be stopped by Blackwood. And they'll take a quick TV timeout. Woohoo! 13:22 remaining in the first period. What the heck? Also, seeing over for that photo shoot for Keaton Middleton was absolutely electric. It was hilarious. All right, Kale trying to peek over for the pass up ice, unable to get it. And that's going to be off the stick of Kale. And Nichushkin will go ahead and dump it through. That's going to be over for... Ooh, able to get over for that. Oh, hold on. Now there's going to be a fight over in the corner. Now Makar takes it. One-timer for Malinsky. And it's going to be saved by James Reimer. Drury trying to keep it over into the Ottawa zone. And it's going to be Malinsky who will take it at the point. Malinsky shoots it. It's going to be off of the post. Oh, shit. Well, that's going to be 2 shots technically on net. Happy days. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll get some offense. We'll take some tiredness of an old man of Reimer. Old man Reimer. When he was in his Toronto days. And then his Tampa Bay days. And then his Winnipeg days. And now it's in Ottawa's days. God damn it! Yeah, Gerard and Burns. That's an interesting defensive pairing. What the fuck? Where is the goddamn slash? Okay, there's no slash. It's fine. Whatever. Fuck it. That's fine. Burns will take it over behind the cage. Whoa! Whoa! Lot of bodies, and they're on the floor. A lot of rough stuff happening now over in the corner, and it's going to be taken away by the Avs. Burns trying to get it through. Ooh, Nate just tried to put a little bit of body, but they ended up retreating. And Blackwood will go ahead and stop the puck behind the net. Burns looking over for any options. They would go for a long extension pass. And it hits over for a Avalanche stick. No icing. Ottawa trying to keep it out of their own zone, and they will take possession back. Ooh, another deflected pass. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Happy days, happy days. And Manson able to keep it out of the harm's way of a stick with Ottawa. Manson looking over for new bodies. Gets over to Nichushkin. Nichushkin trying to plop it through. There's going to be over for a quick body. Oh, somebody get it. Somebody get it. Somebody get it. Oh, that was a whiff. Oh, my gosh. Nelson tried to get it through, but could not successfully. And Ottawa will go ahead and wait for new bodies on their own side of the net. Oh my god, Atlanta's fucking killing Boston. Sorry, I just saw that. Drew trying to get past Brindley. Brindley gets over for a little body. At it, babe. Stützle. And now... Ooh, that was a nice defensive stick over there by Malinsky. Gives it over to Drury. Do not waste this fucking opportunity. And they waste this opportunity. God damn it. I forgot Taylor Makar is up with us right now. I thought he got sent back down. Middleton gives back over to Malinsky. Malinsky will go ahead and dump it through over to Ottawa's area. Puck over to the right side of Reimer. Trying to bang it through, but unfortunately, he will not be able to. At that, Ottawa spins it out of the way, and will dump it over to the Avs zone. Burns takes it through. And now he'll go ahead and toilet bowl it himself. Jesus Christ, this puck is touching nothing but the wall. Slide! And there's going to be no... Jesus. Colorado will go ahead and take over for the puck. Kiviranta tries to keep it through, and he will not successfully. And the puck goes all the way down over in the Avs area. Malinsky will go ahead and put the crunch over on an Ottawa's player, and the Avs will regain. Oh my gosh. Cale Makar looking like Peyton Watson out here with his passes. What the fuck? Okay. Take a moment. What the fuck? And they're calling that offsides? Bullshit. Bullshit. Ugh. And they'll take a TV timeout. Okay. Also, that fucking shit over for the Rockies. They made some hella good trades today. I'm very, very happy for what they've done. Ooh. I'm surprised they didn't call that over for a cross check over on Giroux. And it's going to be over for 24, taken out. Over for that offensive play. And Nelson will lose the faceoff against, it looks like that was Kachuk. It's going to be over for a quick race. And puck still traveling through in the Av zone. Passing. Ah, come on. Come on, we need to see something. There you go. Get it over for a toilet bowl. Ooh, and that's it. Ah. And the puck gets whacked away. Oh, there we go. Nice broken up pass right there for Ottawa. Oh, shit. And that was, unfortunately, a puck bobbling moment. And the puck will go ahead and go back, all the way back, over to James Reimer. Ooh, goes over in the slot. Unable to make anything over for that. It's going to be over for Ottawa over in the Av zone. And there's going to be over for a quick scrum for the puck over at the... Over. There it goes. Sorry, that was over for the corner. And Manson drops the puck off. Going to find over for Malinsky. Malinsky will go ahead and whack it. Ooh, that one goes back over into the fucking fans as well. What the shit's happening? What in the shit is happening? What in the shit? What the shit? What the shitty? Shitty? What the hell? What in the hell? All right, 7:26 remaining over in the first period. And puck won by the Avalanche. Malinsky goes point-to-point passing, and it's going to be toilet bowled around right behind the Ottawa bench, or bench over for the Ottawa goal. Ottawa defenseman will go ahead and leer it down. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. Malinsky over for the nice stick. Holy shit. That's that. Ottawa looking over to try to set up, and that's going to be a glove save by Blackwood. Not bad. I forgot Leon Draisaitl is a fucking German. I thought for the longest time that he was Czech. And as we'll go ahead and win over for this next face-off, And puck still stuck over at the left corner over of Blackwood, now able to get taken out. As with a lot of defensive pressure there at it, babe. Ooh, that was almost a near crunching hit. And Middlestat trying to keep it out of the stick over for Ottawa. Unsuccessful with it, but the puck does leave over for the Av zone. Ottawa will go ahead and go over for a quick change, while the Avs will go ahead and take it over from their own zone. With that, Nichushkin backhands it. Able to go over for a quick toilet bowl around. Unfortunately, does not get broken up properly. And Ottawa will go ahead and take back control. Nelson will go ahead and get it over. Oh my gosh. Sloppy puck handling by the Avs. All right, here we go. Manson will go ahead and try to retrieve that puck over in the corner. And he will. Nelson. Swings over to Nelson. What the fuck? No, that was Manson. What the fuck? That was weird. Okay, sorry. My mind fucking went blank for a quick moment. Oh my god. It's just a bunch of back and forth, dude. It's just all defense. Trying to get over for some offense, but right now some nice rough stuff. First line over out for the Avalanche. McKinnon will take over through neutral zone. And finds over from Malinsky. Tries to drop it off, but unable to keep it over. Oh shit. Makar trying to keep over for the defense. Oh, there we go. Blackwood able to go down over for a nice poke check. And Malinsky will go ahead and take it over in his own defensive zone. Gives it over to Makar. Makar looking through. Going to find over for Kelly. Kelly with a shot goes wide. And now here comes Makar over at the point. Shoots! And it's going to be gloved by old man Reimer. Oh. All right, 4:14 remaining over in the first. All right. Oh, sorry. I'm looking over at my shit and I'm like, I'm seeing over for my Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards. Oh, shit myself. Okay. All right. Here we go. It's going to be a face-off left side of Reimer. Ooh, Ottawa being a little stingy with this fucking face-off shit. Stop being a piece of shit now. And as we'll go ahead, unfair face-off. Alright, we'll go ahead and try this again over for this face-off. As will win it. Oh my god, and we lose it. Oh my god, it's a 3-on-2. Nice job by McCare. Oh my goodness, I'm from fucking Switzerland. Anyways, McCarr, we go down over for the nice stick handles right there. Puck is still stuck over in the corner, right side of Blackwood, and the puck will squirt out. With that is taken over by Ottawa, and saved by Blackwood. Nice little blocker save. Happy days, happy days. Marty Natchez will take over for the puck. I got an itch on my eye, son of a bitch. Ah, god damn it. Ottawa takes it through. Woo, and no penalty called. Happy days. With that, Natchez will blap it off over to McKinnon. McKinnon, backhand! And it'll be saved by Reimer. Oh my god, dude, McKinnon scored on that. I'd be like, only McKinnon. Only McKinnon. Oh my fucking god, I totally forgot that I'm going to the Avs game on the 2nd, and it's gonna be fucking Pride Night, and guess who's playing against us? The fucking Red Wings. Oh, a lot of love. Lot of love. Lot of love. Alright. Drury will go ahead and take over for the face-off against Giroux. Man, they're going to kick out Drury. The Stripes need to drop the fucking puck. Alright, here comes over for Taylor McCarr. And unfortunately, he will lose it against Giroux. Giroux being one of the best face-off men I've ever seen in all of hockey. Brindley tries to put it over for a little bit of body. And it's going to be Burns over for the interception. Brindley gives it over to Drury. Ooh, Drury took a nice hit. Taylor tries to put over for the net on himself, but unfortunately unable to get through, and finds over for an Ottawa. Ah, god damn it. And that's going to be Taylor McCarr for a trip. Damn it. Oh, they're going to call a hook? I thought it was a trip. Man, that figure skater looks well padded for that one. That was a good dive. He's gonna get fucked up though later on tonight for that shit. All right, here we go. Power play. 2 minutes for Ottawa. 2 minutes for Colorado. Yes, come on now. Come on now. Let's get this shit going now. So it'll be the end of this power play for Ottawa if we're able to kill it off. Oh, it's going to be a big shot. Woo! And thankfully, that puck was able to be taken out from the Avs. Ottawa trying to pursue forward. Puck gets clipped by an Avs stick, and Manson will go ahead and go for a nice, easy, slow clear at Ottawa's end. Minute 30 remaining. Shabbat takes it through. Oh my god, this power play looks exactly like the Avs. This looks fucking crazy. Why would you want to copy the Avs when it comes to this fucking power play? Our power play is god-awful. Alright, pass through. Unfortunately, gets bobbled. Back over to the point. And now going over for a little cut in, cut out. Gets through. Ooh, and McCarr able to keep over for a nice strong stick. Trying to keep it through. Oh, shit. Tries to put it over in the slot. And stopped by Blackwood. That was a lot of oof. Nice job by Blackwood. Ooh, and Manson said, I'm about to drop your ass. I'm about to drop it. Stutzel puts over to Sanderson. Center pass. What a save by Blackwood. 40 seconds remaining over for the kill. Over to the point. Bings it down. And then across. Sanderson goes over for a quick spinorama. Now Stutzel will ding it. Over at the faceoff circle. Cannot do it. Oh, there's going to be a little bit of a bobble. Ottawa trying to set it up still, but keeps on losing it themselves. 13 seconds left over in the power play. Still pass to pass to pass. Oh, man. Goes back over to the point. Shoots it! That's going to go off over on the right side, and it's going to go out, and there's no more power play for Ottawa. All right. 35 seconds remaining in the first. 9-4 is the shots on net. It goes over for Ottawa. Cross ice will go for this puck. Nathan McKinnon trying to keep it out of a send stick, and he does successfully. All right, back over the Av zone. They're going to have one more rush before the end of the period if they're able to do it successfully. Natchez able to rake it through. Natchez trying to bring it over. Gives over to Olofsson. Over to McKinnon. 4 seconds left. And that is going to go ahead and do it for the end of first period. Ottawa, a lot more fight than they did the last time we played against them. I'll give them that. Right now, they completely dominated the offensive zone, but we were able to answer back with a lot of defensive efforts. Out of bay for Mackenzie Blackwood for keeping all them shots out of harm's way. We are going to break. I will be right back. Alrighty, let's get this shit back on over here. Alrighty. Unfortunately, there wasn't really much over for highlights over for that period. Oh shit. No, my fucking charger blew another one. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Alright. There we go. Start of the second period. Let's get this going. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There it is. Oh. Oh. All right, here we go. Nelson will go ahead and take over for the face-off over the start of the second period, and he will win it. Shots are 9-4 Ottawa. Well, for that, Avs need to get over some offense going. And it's going to be an automatic icing over on Colorado. Damn it. All right, Avs will win it over for the next face-off. That'll be the right side over for Blackwood. Trying to swing it around, but unable to get it out of the zone. Manson tries to lay over the body on Kachuk, and he'll pass it over to Brent Burns. Burns, oh no! Oh my goodness. Terrible puck handling over for the Avs. And that's going to be over for a tip pass over into Ottawa's area. Chushkin trying to keep it over in Ottawa's area for a quick rumble for the puck. And Malinsky will go ahead and retrieve it over at the Avs area. Gives it off to Makar. Makar gives over to Olofsson. And unfortunately, it was going to be an offline pass. And now Natchez able to swing it over to Makar for the shot. And rebound, nothing there. Oh my goodness. That was a great shot right there over for Kale on the old man Reimer. And Ottawa trying to keep it over in the Avs zone. Oh, for a quick point, and then it's going to be shot, and then for a quick rebound, and unable to bury it for Ottawa. Nice job, Blackwood. Shots are 10-5 now. Over to Ottawa Senators. Walensky going to go ahead and bring it all the way down. It's going to be stuck right behind over for the back of the net. Over for James Reimer. And Ottawa will go ahead and retrieve. And puck goes all the way down over to the Avs end of the zone. And puck still over at the Avs end. Pressure by Gerard. And now another pass all the way to the slot. It'll be Clevin. Taken all the way. It's going to be over for an intercepted pass. Middlestat trying to clap it out. And he will. And Brindley over for a nice hit. And another long pass. And it's going to be an icing on Ottawa. 17:08 remaining over in the seconds. Oh, man. Avs need to get some offense. All right. It's going to be a face-off right side of Reimer. And it's going to be Giroux winning over for that face-off. And Drury trying to put it over to the slot, and nothing there over in McKinnon. And now McKinnon will go ahead and pick it up. He falls down. Uh-oh. And Cousins will go ahead and get the first goal of the game. It'll be for Ottawa. All right. Oh, for that's going to be a goal over at 3 minutes and 21 seconds over on the second period over for Nick Cousins. All right. Here we go. Walensky tries to bat it away, does not successfully. And McKinnon trying to bat down the puck, unable to. And wrist shot will go ahead and be deflected and into the netting. Oh, jeez. And they're going to go ahead and kick out Nelson. What the shit? All right. Lehkonen will go ahead and come in over for the face-off. And Az will go ahead and win it. Gerard will go ahead and dump it through. And it'll be picked up by Ottawa. Ottawa over at their own area. Uh-oh. It's going to be over the top point. Tries to get it over in the point for Ottawa. And Stuchushkin able to bring it over to Burns. Burns will go ahead and backhand it all the way down over to the Ottawa zone. Puck will travel down all the way down over to the end of the Avalanche zone. Gerard over to Nichushkin. Gets it off. And now back to Nichushkin. Nichushkin puts on the brakes. And he will go ahead and dump it through. Unfortunately, no Avs player home. Senators. Oh, and that's going to be a offside over for the Senators. As we'll go ahead and win over the neutral zone face-off. McKinnon taking over for some rough stuff. Here comes over for Natchez. Ooh, shit. And McKinnon will take it back. With a slap for Natchez! And it's going to be just wide. McKinnon. And nothing there. Malinsky going to try to pass it up ice. So gives it over for Natchez. Natchez has to return back over for the 4-1-1. Over for the defensive efforts. Woo! What the fuck, Stripes? You're not going to call that an elbow? Hold on, let me see if I saw that correctly. What the fuck? I don't know. I didn't really see too much of an elbow. Oh no, that was a weird play right there. That Avs will be out without Natchez now. Brindley trying to bring it through. Ottawa will go ahead and puck it through. And then Burns will go ahead and bank it over. And there will be an icing call on the Avs. All right, 13:55 remaining over in the second. Ottawa 11-5 when it comes over to the shots on net. For that, it's going to be Avs win over on the faceoff. And Manson will go ahead and bounce it off over on the board. Oh, and Brindley loses an edge. And the Avalanche will go ahead and bring it over. Taylor tries to put it over in the slot, but unfortunately nobody home. That shot's going to be over for a whiff. And that is going to be over in the Avalanche's bench. Timeout for the team. I don't know. I think Natchez just took a really weird bump over on that. So that was weird. Oh well. Hopefully it'll be okay. Ugh. Ugh. Jeez. All right, Nature's is back on the ice, thankfully. All right, face off. Right side of Reimer. And it's going to be face off one by Ottawa. And it's going to be another icing on Ottawa. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We need something. We need something. We need something. We need something. All right, McKinnon will go ahead and take over for the face-off. And one by the Senators. And it's going to be dumped over to the Avs end. Nelson will retrieve. Oh, no, that was a terrible pass. Nelson trying to keep control. Come on, I got to do something with it. And that'll be brought over by Gerard. Gives over to McCarr, over to Natchez, and then back over to McCarr for that dump. They're going to go ahead and get some fresh bodies over on the ice. And Senators will go ahead and take it. Loses a tie. Oh, no! Ah! Okay. Oh, that got scary for a moment. Woo! Goes over for a deke, and that's going to go wide over for the net. Malinsky trying to go ahead and body up over on the Ottawa defenseman. Middleton will go ahead and take it. Gets it off, and it's going to be Nelson. Over to Natchez. Natchez springs through. It's over for Malinsky, and it's going to be wide. Damn it. And Burns will go ahead and toilet bullet around over for Ottawa's end. Backhanded through. And Ottawa back over onto the Colorado zone. Nice hip check by Josh Manson. Manson. Gonna go ahead and fire it through. Ooh. Very, very nice. Gonna be up through the middle. Tries to get it over to Kiviranta. Kiviranta unable to get it. Bartikov trying to keep it over in the Ottawa's end. Does. Burns over to Kelly. Come on, refs. Call a fucking penalty on that shit. Oh my gosh. Fucking refs, dude. Nelson takes it through. Ah, come on! Shitty passing. Another great outlet pass over to Nichushkin. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh, dude. We're being so shitty with the fucking puck possession right now. Come on! Shitty penalties, come on! We are so fucking lucky that there's only a 1-goal difference. Like, oh my god, dude, this game should be 2 goals out of reach right now. Avs again going over for the penalty kill. Able to clear it all the way down. Reimer has to go ahead and stop it. With that, Ottawa will take it over in the Avs zone. Oh, and that puck able to be poked over for the Avs to clear it back all the way down to Reimer. Stützle gives it over to Tkachuk. Back over to Stützle. Trying to keep it over for that puck. Oh, it's going to be over in the shot! Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that Blackwood made that fucking save. Holy shit. Sens will win this faceoff again. 1:09 remaining over in the power play. Cross ice and another blocker over for Blackwood. Atta babe. Nice save there by Blackwood. Back to back. And Avs will go ahead and win that face-off, and it's going to be slapped all the way down to Reimer again. 1 minute left. 8:50 remaining in the second. Make me sound like Daffy Duck. For that, puck. Going to take over for a couple wicked bounces right behind the net of Blackwood. And now Stützle will go ahead and try to damp it around again. Gets over to the point. And now retreat again. Pass to pass. Now down over into the slot. Nothing there. It's going to be over for Kale. Kale will go ahead and take it through. See if he can make anything. And Kale will go ahead and lose the puck for a quick moment. Able to get over for a little bit of time loss over for the penalty kill. Woo! And that will be over for a wide shot over for Ottawa. There you go. Manson. We'll go ahead and try to put it over for an outlet pass, but it gets intercepted by the Ottawa Senators. For that, Shabbat trying to get through, tries to put through a pass, but it goes through the crease. All right, 3 for 3 over for the PK. That shot's going to go up and away. And that is going to go ahead and be cleared out from the Av zone over for get some new bodies. With that, Ottawa will go ahead and try to clear it over for, keep it over in the Av zone, unable to. That's going to be over for a cross pass. And Olofsson unable to keep it. Oh, shit. Woo! That's going to be another big save over for Blackwood. Jesus Christ. For that, Natchez keeping it through. Gives it over to Burns, and that's going to be saved over. No rebound. Ooh, baby. All right, shots are 15-6 over for Ottawa. Colorado, come on now. We got to get some offense going. .646 remaining over in the second. And it's going to be Ottawa that wins over in their own zone. Dumping through. Ooh, that was a wicked bounce. But the Avs are unable to collect it. Malinsky backhands it. Trying to keep it through. Yeah, these fucking refs are pissing me off right now, dude. All right, Burns. We'll go ahead and take it. Gives it back. Oh, Kelly! Scores! Atta babe! Broken up play! Able to get it behind the net of Reimer. It's going to be tied 1-1. Atta babe, Parker. We needed that. Take that fucking shit, you shitty you fucking shitty chicuck. Chicuck. As we'll go ahead and win over for the face-off. Middlestat will go ahead and bring it all the way around. With that, Ottawa will go ahead and retain. Damn it! You fucking serious? Shit! And Blackwood fumbles the puck. And unfortunately just gives up basically the same shot that fucking Parker Kelly had. God damn it. Damn it. Well, short-lived celebration, unfortunately. Now we're going to go back into it. Malinsky trying to take it through. All right, 5 minutes to go over in the second period. Still a lot of hockey to play. That. Kale will go ahead and take it over. Trying to find it. Natchez will go ahead and kick over. And Natchez again will go ahead and take it over. Natchez tried to find over to Kale, but could not find it. And now McCarr, taking it through the neutral zone. Going to go ahead and dumps it through. Reimer will go ahead and stop it behind the net. And Manson will go ahead and retreat for a quick moment to get it on sides or for the Avs. And it'll be taken away by Stützle. Kachuk trying to get it through. That could be Brent Burns taking it behind the cage, gives it over to Manson. Manson will go ahead and go for a quick lob. Oh my. Brindley goes wide over for a grade A opportunity to score. Here we go. Point. Over to Gerard. And it does not get passed over for the Ottawa body. It'll be Middlestat. And offside. Over for Ottawa. And timeout for a TV timeout. Ay, gee. Ay, vey. Yeah, what the fuck? Oy. Oh, jeez. What was this stadium series for? Oh, this is for Tampa Bay. Okay. Oh, pretty cool. Boston and Tampa. And then we'll have ours next year against, was it Utah? Or for Lake Tahoe? That'd be cool. Oh, that's going to be a good series, or a good game. All right, back to it. Ottawa will go ahead and win over for the face-off. Bouncy puck goes behind the net over for Blackwood. And trying to keep it over. Who has it? Who has it? It's going to be over for Ottawa. Going to go ahead and send over for that puck deep. And Brindley keeping it through. And now it's going to be over for Brindley. Over to Kale! Oh my gosh. That got scary for a moment. Back over to the point. And Gerard, unfortunately, has a broken stick. And Middleton, trying to keep over for the puck. He's going to go ahead and get it over for Natchez. Natchez to McKinnon. McKinnon, trying to find some room. Ducks into the right. Retreats for a quick. It's going to be a quick car. It's going to be over for a quick blocker save on Reimer. McKinnon. Back over in the slot to McCarr. Oh my God. And he goes wide. Jesus. It's going to be Natchez. Over to McKinnon. Gets over for wide. Unable to get it. How is that not a trip? Eat my fucking ass, Stripes. Bullshit. Minute 30 remaining over in the second. Ottawa trying to pass it over in the slot. Cannot. Now they're over at the slot. Not the slot. Or at the point, I should say. And now it's going to be over for Kelly. Going to go ahead and dump it over. And Ottawa getting it through the neutral zone. And Bardakov able to put a stop to that. Ah, what the fuck? Yeah, Kale had a fucking amazing opportunity and goes wide of the net. Unfortunately, how many times I've watched Kale with that same opportunity in that specific spot, fucking shoots it wide. It's so aggravating to watch. Less than a minute to go over the second period. Manson going over through it. Be over for Nelson. Oh, that was a really short pass. Keep it on side at a babe. It's going to be over for McKinnon. Oh my God, come on! McKinnon will go ahead and dump it over. Trying to keep it through. Unfortunately, it's going to be Ottawa taking it away. And so we are down 2-1 now going into the third period. I will meet you guys back here at the start of the third. Alrighty, let's get the shit back up and going. Bingo. Okay. Alrighty, Avs have to do some crazy ass shit in order to come back into this game. But we'll see if they do it or not. Alright, let's get this shit going. Alright, as we'll go ahead and wait over for the face-off. Giving off Manson, try to put it over to the net, but unable to put it over to the neutral zone. Getting over to Olofsson. Olofsson, go ahead and dumps it over. And Ottawa will go ahead and pick it up in their own zone. Taken through the neutral zone. And that's going to be offsides on Ottawa. Hey, Scotty, he got his new kid at a babe. All right. Over for that. Back to it. Natchez able to retrieve it over in the Ottawa zone. Gives it over to Manson. It's going to be deflected. Like that. Trying to keep it through. Natchez able to go for a little ping pong action. And back over is into the possession of Ottawa. Ottawa will wait over for new bodies to be on the ice. The Avs will go ahead and take advantage of around that as well. Man, the Avalanche only to produce 8 shots on net. Oh my goodness. For that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it over for the net and unable to keep it in. And Blackwood able to keep a quick stop on that puck. Gives it over to Nelson. Nelson trying to wrap it around. Gives around over for a couple Ottawa players. Unable to keep a hold of the puck, though. And there'll be another icing on Ottawa. There's Wedger. Happy days. Okay. Face off right side. And this will be won by Ottawa in their own zone. And it's going to be wrapped over. And it's going to be another icing on Ottawa. Ugh. Alright, another face-off right side over for Reimer. And Colorado will win over for the face-off. Manson goes wide over for that shot. Sammy G, another one-timer. Jesus Christ, they're going to go wide. Can you hit the fucking net? Jesus. Ah! Come on, Sammy! You have to fucking pressure! Giroux goes over for a fucking snipe, what he's done his entire career. It's going to be 3-1 Ottawa. Alright. Oh, fucking definitely tonight ain't our night. Still tons of hockey to be played, man, but holy shit, dude. We're unable to even get anything done offensively at this point. McCarr goes over for a quick shot to get over for a stoppage of play into the breadbaskets of Reimer. I don't care what fucking we did in the last game. You know what? We need to see about over for tonight's shit. Fucking the Ottawa Senators have completely changed over for their offense. Malinsky going wide over for the shot. It's going to be back over to the point. Gets over to Natchez. Natchez trying to wrap it over. Gets over to Olofsson. Olofsson backhands it. Unfortunately gets intercepted by an Ottawa player. Whoopee. And, McCarr! Ah! And Sanderson able to keep the fucking stick on it. And able to get the puck into the netting. Damn it! Ottawa able to win it over in their own zone. Goes over for a neutral zone pass and then dumps it through. Right behind the cage over for Blackwood. Burns. Trying to pass it over. Terrible fucking puck handling. What the fuck are we doing? Okay, broken stick in the corner. Calls over for a stoppage and play. Jesus Christ, dude. This has been a very frustrating game to watch tonight. Oh, thank God. Oh, and Val Nichushkin able to bury a top shelf over for the backhand on Reimer. Oh, and it's going to be 3-2 Ottawa. Thank God. All right, here we go. Shots on net. 16-10 for Ottawa. 16:30 remaining over into the third period. And Avalanche are going to go ahead and win over for the faceoff. Indiana beats Chicago. Holy shit. And it's going to be over for a quick tie-up over in the... or on the boards, my apologies. Went over for the center pass. Unable to find a Avalanche player. And Ottawa able to keep a hold over in their own end. We'll go over for their pound passing. Dumps it through, and it's going to be over at the corner, over for the Av zone. Picked up by Girard. And now over to Kiviranta. Able to scoop by. Woo! That was a heck of a freaking whiff on that hit. Oh, shit. And it's going to be offsides over on Ottawa. 15:37 remaining over for the third. Neutral zone face-off towards the Av zone. Won by the Avalanche. Here's over for Burns. Going to go ahead and toilet bullet around. Stays over at the end of Toronto, or my apologies, Ottawa. Over for wraparound, and unable to get it over for. Burns gets over for a quick dangle. Middleton goes wide. Oh, in the slot! Come on, backhand it! What are we waiting for, Kelly? Jesus Christ! Oh, Jesus Christ, Kelly. What the fuck were we waiting for? Middleton gets over for Natchez. Natchez digging through over for the end. And it's going to be Ottawa that will go ahead and lift it over. Makar trying to keep it over. Gives over to Natchez. Natchez over for the centering pass. Unfortunately goes off the stick of McKinnon's. Ottawa trying to keep control, and it's going to be an offsides. All right, neutral zone face-off over towards Avs area. And it's going to be won by Ottawa. Ottawa going through the neutral zone. Ooh, whiff shot over on that. And it's going to be given over to Nelson. Nelson going through neutral zone. A little too facey, or a little too, what's the word? Too much. Too much fucking fancy shit. Just put it through the goddamn neutral zone, why don't you? Without you losing the fucking puck, huh? I think you know the New York accent pretty well, yeah, you fucking guy. Great that you made Team USA, huh? Now, how about you win this game, man? That'd be fucking awesome. And Malinsky will go ahead and take over for the puck. Gives it off over to Makar. Makar racing through over the left side. Gonna go ahead and drop off over McKinnon. McKinnon puts on the brakes. Over to Girard. Now over to Makar. Shoots! And it's gonna be saved! Saved! And it's gonna be another big save on Reimer. And Nichushkin over to McKinnon. McKinnon shoots and it's trying to get over for a redirection. Nothing there. And then Kale over to Girard. Girard. Over for the backhand! Nothing there over for McKinnon. And now Nichushkin gives it over to Girard. Here we go. This is what I've been waiting for all fucking night. McKinnon able to get it over in the deep end. Gets it over to Girard. Girard unable to get it over for the fucking screening. And now it's going to be up ice for Ottawa. Ottawa gives it up. Returns it back over their own zone. Gets it over to Tkachuk. Tkachuk over in the Avs area. Try to get over for a quick board over for the ricochet. Nothing there. Now over to the top. It's going to be one-timer. And right in the chest. Over for Blackwood. Timeout. TV timeout. Oh my god. Oy. Oy vey. Do, do. Do, do. Oy. Oh my goodness. What's up, Sega? Hopefully you've been good, Mac. My apologies. And then I'm going to see about pronouncing it fully. Segatari? Or do you just go short by Sega? Which one would you prefer? Also, I got to fix that. I'm sorry. No, not that one. You freaking jackass. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Man, having over for Dairy Queen fucking chicken tenders does not seem like a great thing. I mean, this is coming from the guy that likes to eat from Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box is my favorite variety food place, man. Understood. As far as like the scoring for all that, I mean, here, let's see. So you're going to see over for the little chart that I have here over on the NHL website, over on the bottom right. Basically goes down over for the players that are currently on ice. Unfortunately, it doesn't have over for the names, but that's okay. I will try my best. If it goes over for an Ottawa player, I know a couple, but not all like I do over for the Avalanche. All right, here we go. Anyways, 12-19 remaining over into the third period. Again, Ottawa is up 3-2, 17-12 as the shots on net. Again, Ottawa leads. Over that, Drury, over for the Avs. We'll go ahead and take it over. Gives it over to Burns. Burns will go ahead and dump it through. Toilet bowls it around. Oh, getting over for it. Oh, that was over for a slot pass, but unfortunately nobody was home. Kachuk goes over for a quick toilet bowl of himself over to the Avs area. And Malinsky able to put it up. Gives it over to Nelson. Now off over to McKinnon. McKinnon cuts back. McCarr! And it's going to be blocked. Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. Oh, for that, McKinnon trying to be stood up, and nothing there. And Senators try to keep it over, but the Avs keep it in. Here goes over McCarr. Oh my God! You need to be selfish on that play. Holy fuck! Oh my God! I don't care if you're passing it over to the slot. When you have an open lane like that, you do not miss that fucking chance to shoot it. Oh my God, that's the number one thing I've been tired of watching Avalanche games this season is over for the selflessness, but unfortunately that is the thing that's been killing this team when it comes to offensive chances. I get it, the fucking Avs are great this season, but we want to be better. You want to be better? Shoot that fucking shit. Oh, I'm rooting for the Avalanche. And Burns over for that one-timer will go wide of the net. And another one for Bardakov, and that will go into the netting. That'll be a stoppage of play. 10:34 remaining in the third period. Sorry if I'm, yelling or if I'm screaming. That's a big thing over from my channel, is a lot of passion and a lot of I want our team to fucking win. Want our team to fucking win. Anyway, shots 17-13 Ottawa. Oh my gosh, dude. I think Ottawa's getting tired, dude. $2. I betted the $2. No, that's fair. All right, here we go. Burns sends it up over to Natchez. Natchez over in the Ottawa zone. Oh my God, doing too much still. Too much for fucking the Senators. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Ottawa keeping it over in the Av zone. Tries to pass it under the slot. Does not get it. McKinnon gives it off over to Manson. Manson will go ahead and dump it through over to the Ottawa end. All right, 10 minutes through. Ottawa trying to get it over for the slot pass, but nobody home. And that was intercepted by Ottawa. They will go ahead and dump it through, get some new bodies on the ice. Malinsky gets it through the middle, gives it over to Brindley. Brindley! And that's going to be a blocker save over for Reimer. Oh, shit. And that's going to be kept off, or onsides over for the Avalanche. My apologies. Woo! Brindley ate a hit right there. For that, Malinsky. Fuck, he misses. He loses it. Shit. Stutzla unable to get over for the breakaway, thankfully. I'm going to go ahead and shimmy through, and unfortunately loses control of the puck. Ooh, and that's going to be a big save. Blackwood, atta babe. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that was scary. 8:42 remaining in the third. We're still down by 1. Jesus. Ugh. Yes, or if they tie it up and it's the end of regulation, they go to overtime, and if nobody scores in overtime, then we go to a shootout, and then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. So there's a lot of moving parts over for that ship. So if the Avs are able to tie it before the end of the third period, they'll go to overtime. Overtime is sudden death. If either team scores, automatically they win. If they don't score by the end of the 5-minute period of 3-on-3 playing, so basically 2 offensemen and 1 defenseman, then they go to a shootout. Basically, if you know soccer rules or football rules, it goes over for 3 chances, or a best of 3, I should say. If neither team are able to score, then the visiting team gets first chance over for a goal. If they miss and the home team scores, they automatically win. All right, here we go. With that, Ottawa loses over for the faceoff in the Avalanche zone. Drury goes through center ice. Have it over to Olofsson. Olofsson for shoots over for the short side. Unable to get it over for that. Reimer over for the nice stop. Madsen! And he's going to be another wide shot. Oh, shit. Here goes over for the breakaway. And saved by Blackwood. Oh, my goodness. Breakaway is basically when one offenseman has basically a clear shot straight over to the opponent's net. And basically it's just a game of both skill, speed, and deception. Olofsson, unfortunately, blows a tire. And he will go ahead and dump it through for a new set of bodies for the Avalanche. Ottawa dumps it through. Makar over to Nelson. Try to cast it over to the middle. Unfortunately, finds a centered player. Going to pass over on the other side of the net. Goes for a rebound. Nothing there. Natchez drops it back. Gives it over to Malinsky. Malinsky will go ahead and toilet bowl it around. Woo! That was a nice hit by Natchez. No, you're fine. Oh, for that, I am a huge sports fan. I love my sports. And at that, Nelson will go ahead and keep it over in the Ottawa zone. Unfortunately, the Avs are unable to contain the puck. Ottawa going towards the Avs zone. Keeps it in, goes over for a slot. No shot on net for Ottawa. And Kale will go ahead and take it. Gives it over to the other defenseman, which is Samuel Girard. Passes back over to Kale Makar. And now Kiviranta will take it up for the Avs. Kiviranta over to Girard. Girard will go ahead and rip it around. And now go for another wraparound, my apologies. And now over to the slot. Oh my goodness. Has to retreat. Girard trying to keep it over. That's a trip! Come on! Oh my god, these referees have been shit tonight for the Avs. We haven't gotten one power play, which is bullshit. Power plays are a way of calling over for penalties. If you're the penalized team, you're on the penalty kill. You lose a guy, you have to go for the penalty kill. You have an extra man on if you are the victim of the penalty. So you get over for a power play and shoots. Goes over for Nichushkin. Unfortunately, gets blocked away by Reimer. Woo! Big hit right there by Manson. Atta babe. Drury. Going over for Brindley. Oh! And Brindley takes a huge hit. Let's see if that sparks anything. No fighting. Good clean hit right there. I will say that. Brindley, unfortunately, is a smaller guy. So he is definitely target number one when it comes to big hits. Fuck these guys. Fuck these guys. Get fucking physical. Let's go now. Let's go now. Atta babe. Able to go over for a quick clear. And now Az will go ahead and take it through the Ottawa zone. Shot gets over for a little whiff. Oh, man. Kale Makar will go ahead and pass it off over to Kiviranta, I'm sorry. Dumps it through. Ottawa tries to dump it around. Unable to. Girard gives it over to Olofsson. And that's going to be blocked away by an Ottawa player. And Ottawa will go ahead and dump it over to clear. Clearing is basically when you're over on the blue area, over on your own side, and then just so they don't have to negate over for keeping with the offensive area, they get it past the blue line over to the center portion of the rink. On top of that, the shot will go wide and up to the netting out of play, forcing over for a stoppage of play. And they will take another TV timeout. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a crazy last portion of this game, especially if we fucking go to overtime. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my darling. Oh my darling. Oh my darling Clementine. Something, 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 something. I don't know what the fuck I'm singing. Oh man. Dude, I'm so happy they finally allowed NHL players to go back to the Olympics. Dude, they need to let Tony Hawk. They need to let Tony Hawk fucking skate around in the Olympics for the next Summer Olympics. I think that would be fantastic. Tony Hawk over for the fucking Summer Olympics, over for the skateboard sport. Perfect. I think the man can do one more 900. Man's like 60 years old. He can do one more 900. All right, 3:48 remaining over in the third period. Again, we are down by 1. We have a great opportunity to go ahead and get this shit going. Oy, 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 oy. Oy, 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 oy. All right. Okay, here we go. So here's another one. So if the team decides to put their goaltender into the bench, we get another offensive or defensive player on the ice. Colorado wins over for the faceoff. Natchez trying to put over for a shot on net, but unfortunately gets blocked by an Ottawa player. Natchez takes it over in the deep zone, gives it off over to Makar. Makar will end it over. He takes a weird bounce. Makar over to McKinnon! That's going to go wide on top of the net. Oh my goodness. Oh no! Come on, Kale. Come on, Kale. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Olofsson kicks it through! And that's going to go wide of the net again. Oh shit. Oh Oh my gosh, and it goes off the side of the net. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Oh, thank God. It gets... Oh. Okay, here we go. McKinnon gives it off over Nelson. And now he tried to find over for Natchez. Unfortunately, no body over on that. Avs able to cut it over. Shot! It's going to be saved by Reimer. Oh my God. Keep it in. Keep it in. Keep it in. Keep the fucking puck in. Oh, thank God. And so it's going to be an icing. Okay, so here, real quick, we're going to do this over on the, over on this area here. So, the puck was all the way over here, right by the goaltender for Ottawa. So, if you're able to shoot the puck all the way down to this area, and it passes basically like the little trapezoid-looking area, that's an icing. That means the next face-off will be over in the opponent's zone on whoever put the puck over to the opponent's zone. So, icing, very good for the opponent who has least, or what's the word? With less goals. So that's good for the Avs. We need to win this fucking face-off, though. Ay, ay, ay. We need some magic. We need some fucking crazy magic against Ottawa tonight. Come on. Come on, please. 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 Oh, please, please, please. Oh, okay. All right, shit. Ottawa's going to win over for the face-off. Nelson gives it over to Nichushkin. It's going to be wrapped around. And then McKinnon keeping it over in Ottawa's area. Ah! And that's going to be an empty net goal for Ottawa. Damn it! Shit! All right, well, we have 216 remaining. It's not impossible, but it's not looking good. As we'll go ahead and win it over in the neutral zone. And Ottawa will go ahead and pick it off. Malinsky. Giving over to Drury. Drury cutting through. Whoa, that was a crazy bounce. And now we have the extra attacker now. Our goaltender is back onto the bench. We have now 6 players. Malinsky. Over to Kale. Over for the shot. And it goes wide of the net. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, keep it. Keep it. There we go. Kelly. Over for McKinnon. He goes fucking wide on that shot. 120 remaining over into the third period. We need to do something. We need to do something. Not give it up to an Ottawa player. Are you fucking serious? Come on. Oh, that's game, dude. Sorry you lost your $2, man. I don't know what the fuck our guys were doing and fucking thinking. Just keeping our 2D over at the goddamn neutral zone. That's game. That's game. Absolutely shit. Ugh. Well, that's gonna fucking do it for this game, unfortunately. Well, thank God you didn't spend more than $2. Because my God, if you spent $20 or fucking God forbid $200, I'd be upset. But $2, I'm like, that's a Twix bar. Oh my God, shitty fucking defense. And Kiviranta screens it through. Ottawa trying to get over for some pressure. Middleton gets it over for Drury. And Ottawa will go ahead and keep it in their own zone as they get over for a win, 5-2 against the Colorado Avalanche. Oh, this fucking game was rough, dude. This was a rough game to watch. First period was fucking boring. Second period had some fucking spaz on it, but third period comes around, man. This absolutely disappointing outing for the Avalanche. I don't think I'm going to be able to put over for shit tonight. I'm going to crash out. Don't crash out. It's only $2. It's okay. The fact that we fucking lost to Reimer, dude, sucks ass, man. Anyways, fuck. I'm really sad over for this game tonight. Who do I say? Fucking need to be a little more physical. Stop being so goddamn selfless and shoot the fucking puck when you have a wide open lane. I'm fucking looking at you, Kale McCarr. What the fuck? Anyways, thank you so much for everybody joining. Sega, appreciate over for the comments, man. I appreciate you. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. I will see you guys probably on Sunday. Probably Sunday. Hold on, let me double check. Because what is the schedule looking like for next week for me? Because I think the next day off, yeah, I have Sunday. Let me see. Is anybody playing on the 1st? I think the Nuggets are playing on the 1st. Let's see. Okay, so yes, that will be the big fucking game. Fucking February 1st, 7:30. It'll be the Thunder at the Nuggets. That is going to be a fucking awesome game, and it's going to be fucking televised on cable television. Just fucking sick. Anyways, I will see you guys on the 1st. You guys have a good week. I will see you next week. Highlights will come out either later on tonight or tomorrow morning. I've been Hunter, over for the Safcast. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Where's my mouse? There it is. All right, bye-bye.